Good morning and welcome to Ebona at the 103.5 FM. Today, the 11th day of December 2023. Today is Monday, and the time is a minute past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that a complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper, Leadership, Vanguard, Punch, Daily Post, The Sun, The Nation, and if time permits, we are also going to take a look at This Day and the Nigerian Tribune. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080 96661035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we are live at Ebonade 103.5 FM. Drop your comment on the comment section of the live video. .com/gistfm. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. 6 months on, Tinubu's net worth unknown, civil society organizations SKIC. ECOWAS team negotiates with Niger on return to civil rule. Nigeria lost over 15 multinationals in 3 years. Otedola hopeful of Nigeria's energy security via upcoming refineries. $7 trillion yearly funding, worsening climate, land crisis, report finds. Disclose how much oil Nigeria produces, exports. Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project tells NMPC. World Health Organization urges responsible use of antibiotics. Why Tinubu was preferred as APC presidential candidate by Lukman. 28,000 GBP cases, 8,100 megawatts of 13,000 megawatts of electricity generated. Stakeholders call for repositioning of police solicitors scheme. ProMad advocates youth, community development, engineers, consider training 5,000 to end Japa syndrome, bridge skills deficit. Federal government secures 100 electric buses from Owando. Jabu's best graduating first-class students get 12 million naira, others 250,000 naira each. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency bust pre-wedding drug party in Castina, arrest groom, 25 others. We are closely monitoring political developments in Ondo, says AIG Adebowale. We are closely monitoring political developments in Ondo, says AIG Adebowale. Group blames government for drug abuse, tax stakeholders on prevention. Pinnacle MD6 end to Israel, Palestinian, Russia, and the Ukraine wars. CLEEN pushes for implementation of ACJA. Attack on Belegete. Lawmaker cautions federal government on ceding another part of Nigeria to Cameroon. Sanwo-Olu's wife seeks speedy probe of rape cases. Transcorp Power marks 10 years. Attacks non-governmental organizations tax Plateau communities on sustainable peace. Daystar holds Xmas concert, urges Nigerians to be remorseful. Action Aid urges traditional leaders, others to join fight to end gender-based violence. Economy. Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo pledges partnership with manufacturers in the Southeast geopolitical zone. Enugu budget. Ex-VON boss cultures Sumba over extreme taxation. PHCCIM seeks collaboration with Rwanda's High Commissioner on Economic Development. Soludo's family releases funeral arrangements for late father. Benin Catholic Archbishop orders to mark 100 years of Catholicism in Ibanke. Benin Catholic Archbishop orders to mark 100 years of Catholicism in Ibanke. Delta summons market women to address high cost of goods. Federal government iPad project injects 20 million naira into Niger Delta region. Olubado installs Said Oladele as first Bameko of Ibadan land. Lagos sacks corrupt LASMA officers. The zone to host AfriHacks 2023, Africa's premier hackathon. Enugu best state for investment, ROI. Mbatel's investment. Kanu governor elevates Rogo to DG protocol, appoints Nana Asma, UDG research and documentation. Beta Edu, Tinubu made great choice for the poor, reps deputy spokesman. Tinubu advocates good governance to avert great choice for the poor, reps deputy spokesman. Tinubu advocates good governance to avert coups in West Africa. Senators donate 109 million naira to victims of Kaduna drone misfire. ECOWAS says political stability, security crucial for prosperity. ECOWAS says political stability, security crucial for prosperity. Naira notes, there is sufficient stock for economic activities, CBN assures Nigerians. Federal government to increase coconut production to 500,000 MT in 2025. Kiari. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. And from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to Vanguard newspaper. ICPC pushes for joint effort to end corruption in Nigeria. China's cooperation with Nigeria in green and low carbon development promising. Lagos Council General. Works Ministry Director set to defend in-house budget before National Assembly after meeting with Umahi. Kokori's love for Nigeria was unraveled. Enua. Anambra Airport records 4,000 flights, 250,000 passengers in 2 years. Managing Director. $792 million trapped funds. Foreign airlines at breakpoint may exit Nigeria's airspace. IATA. Aircraft spare parts difficulty to affect flight operations. Kenya Airways. Collapsed Bedeshaga Bridge will be ready January. Delta government. TCN raises alarm over vandalization, stealing of facilities. Civil society organizations demands GFA principle in looted funds repatriation. Civil society organizations demands GFAR principle in looted funds repatriation. Coups, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, alliance won't weaken ECOWAS, resolve for democracy. Manufacturing sector bleeds as forest loss rises 400% to 466 billion naira. Clark to Tinubu adopt doctrine of necessity to solve Ondo impasse. Northern lawyers vows to sue federal government over Kaduna bombing. Sanwo-Olu felicitate Babio at 61. Our challenges: present opportunities to innovate, grow involvement in coalition, merger talks. Economy palava. Lagos street beggars turn to hawking as almsgiving drops. Kaduna aero bombing. Security agencies not on same page. Governor Sani. Hamas once hostaged. Hamas once hostages doomed unless demands met. Man arrested for killing mother, sister in Enugu. That's the much we can take from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. And still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from and still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the 9 million naira 1 month salaries to senators donate 109 million naira 1 month salaries to Kaduna bomb victims. Local production of weapons will save revenue. Rep. Popular Yoruba Hajj. Saudi Arabia increases Nigeria's store operators to 40. Equity, justice, key to nation building. Deputy Governor. Take mass wedding during convention. Lagos State government serves Ikoyi. Lagos State government serves Ikoyi building owners contravention notice. Lagos targets 60 days for landlord-tenant dispute resolution. Government officials remove tenant dispute resolution. Government officials remove Naira account. Ex-Chios Makinde. DSS raids Delta ships home. Recover shine at Africa Media Awards. Kogi Assembly resumes sitting today after stop strike. Juson. NASFAT demands compensation for Kaduna bomb victims. Australia unveils plan to cut immigrant numbers. Akim Lasisi dazzles audience. Non-governmental organization urges government. Federal Road Safety Corps to prosecute trailer drivers loading humans with animal. Probe signature forgery allegation, says lawmakers. Federal government allocates Nigerian players abroad. Niger ECOWAS panel. Niger ECOWAS panel to resume talks. More sanctions loom. Niger Delta most affected by climate change, says NDDC. Bauchi governor appoints 28 aides. Probe of gender violence cases. World Health Organization seeks immediate aid for Gaza. Oshun seeks information or face legal action. Falana tells federal government. And that's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. Is violence. Ali promises quality representation. Still on the stories making the headlines on the leadership newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on the leadership newspaper this morning. APC chieftain urges calm over Tinubu's appointments. Plenary resumes as Bont Kogi Assembly Complex gets facelift. 2024, Ohoma Bomu drums support for Okpeboro, says Edo Central deserves governorship. Tinubu will restore peaceful coexistence on the plateau. Chetima, Tinubu. Northern senators visit Kaduna bomb victims Dunabase over conduct. Remarks on Governor Alia demands apology. Reps vow to monitor Kaduna military drone attack probe. PDP chief Benue Assembly lifts suspension on 2 lawmakers. APC and transition politics for public presentation. Federal government set up committees to clear 1.5 trillion naira MB management team. Federal government orders the deployment of security agents to FUDMA. How to apply for 50,000. Search for abandoned day-old babies' parents. NULGE